School District. Thank you for coming to my workshop today. It's called Minds On, Hands On. And I know that many of you are future educators today and are looking for different ways on how to teach your subjects and to involve your students. I'm going to start off by asking you guys a question. How many of you guys learn best by doing hands-on activities and by just reading any articles or reading any facts? As adults learn by doing stuff, that's how many kids they usually learn also. And today we're going to be learning about a new theory called constructivism. I'm going to show you some of the benefits of hands-on activities with students, and we're going to do a small hands-on activity so you could learn about how you learn best through hands-on experiments rather than just learning about things through lecture. So the theory we're going to talk about is constructivism. It's a theory based on scientific study about how people learn. So kids learn mostly through hands-on activities rather than just sitting there and the teacher lecturing. This is a theory where the teacher is the one, she's not the one up there giving the facts, she's the one helping the students learn about them through experiments. It encourages students to use active techniques such as experiments, and they use real-world techniques to learn about whatever they're learning. This is best used in maybe science, as many of you have maybe science classes where you do lab work. It's also used during math where you use manipulatives. The strategy that we're going to use today is called the productive lab because you create with using manipulatives to learn your subject. The benefits of hands-on activity. Let me ask you, who here is a kinesthetic learner, which means you learn by doing things? What about visual learner? Okay, and what about auditory learner? So as you can see, there's many of us who learn through different learning styles. Like in the classroom, the kids learn through the kinesthetic, visual, and auditory learners. And the hands-on activities help all these kind of students learn through, for the kinesthetic learners, they need movement to learn best. So with the hands-on activities, they're going to be moving around and using manipulatives, that's how they learn. For the auditory learners, they talk with other students and they hear the teacher, they interact in groups, so that's good when they learn. And for the visual learners, they have the opportunity to see what everyone else is creating, what the teacher's doing, what they're doing, so it really benefits them. I'm going to ask you this question. How many quarts are in 3 gallons of milk? Does anyone have an answer? You may raise your hand if you have an answer. 12. 12? Okay, we're going to see. So as you can see, just by looking at this, many of you had to think about it, and we as adults, we already know, like, we use recipes, we cook, so we should kind of learn. But what about kids? If you just give them this problem, probably they're not going to really learn. So they need visuals to learn. We're going to do an activity, but first this is a 5th grade standard, which is measurement and data, and it's 5.1. They have to convert like measurement units within a given measurement system and use these conversions in solving multi-step real-world problems. So we're going to do an activity called the Mr. Gallon Man. Has anyone seen this activity before? I have done this activity before? No? Okay, so I'm going to give each group a bag. It has Mr. Gallon Man in it. It has the different pieces and it has a glue stick. And let me pass this up. So you guys want to open your bag and take out your pieces. So Mr. Gallon is like a great activity for students when they're learning about liquid measurements. And I want you guys to open it, and you guys have a glue stick in there. Pretty sure you have a glue stick. And you're going to construct the Mr. Gallon Man, which is going to end up looking like this. So I'm going gonna give you like 3 minutes so you guys can start Googling stuff. And as you're making the Mr. Gallon Man, I want you guys to look at the pieces and see how each one relates. So the middle one is the gallon, then the hands and the legs are the cords. I guess those are the arms and the feet, those are the pins, and the fingers are the tops. I'll just give you like 3 minutes to do this.
Pay attention. Still breathing.
It's a great visual for if you have it in your classroom to hang it up in the classroom, and then it'll give students a better visual of how many quarts are in a gallon or how many pints are in a quart. It's a very good visual. Raise your hand if you're ready. Just waiting for it. Yes, everyone is almost ready. I'm going to give some group questions. There's 6 questions about Mr. Gallon Man, so they're pretty easy. Sorry. Some questions. These are the 6 questions. I'll just give you like 2 minutes to discuss in your groups, and then we're going to go over them. So I see that everyone's about finished. So we're going to go over the first question. I want this group to tell me what's the answer for number 1. How many quarts are in 1 gallon? The answer is 4. Table behind. How many pints are in 1 gallon? Yes. What about how many pints are in 1 quart? What's the table? 2. Good job. Table behind, how many cups are in 1 pint?
2.
Yes. And table right here, how many cups are in 1 quart? Yes. And last table, how many cups are in 1 gallon? 16. Good job. So as you can see, did everyone get the correct answers? Did you guys see how it was easier by looking at Mr. Gellerman? Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the question. How many quarts are in 3 gallons of milk? Now that you have, and the answer is 12 quarts, then you have 3 different Mr. Gellermans. You can see how you can count the quarts in 3 of the gallons, and it should be 12. So that was, I hope you guys enjoyed this workshop today, and I hope you guys can incorporate more of the hands-on activities into your classrooms. And so today we learned about constructivism, which is a theory about how students learn best by hands-on activities. We also learned about the benefits for different kind of learning styles, and we had a fun activity, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.